Have you ever regifted a gift? Have you ever received a gift that you had previously given to someone? Regifting is usually frowned upon. It is thought to be an act of sneakiness. It is embarrassing when you get caught regifting. And by the way, I'm not admitting that I've ever done that. Despite our misgivings about regifting, this is how I see and experience the birth of Jesus every year during the Christmas season. Jesus was a great gift to his family, to his people, and even to the world at that time, whether they recognized it or not. He was a glorious gift for the people of Israel, and yet every year he is regifted for me and you. He is that gift that keeps on giving. That is the beauty of the Christmas story and message. Jesus is a gift that never loses its luster or value. He never gets old or outdated. Jesus is a gift that doesn't need a warranty because he never breaks down. He doesn't ever need to be returned because he's the wrong size or he's missing some parts. He is a gift that we can receive and give at the same time. It did not take long for people to recognize how valuable this gift was and is. The story we just heard from Luke's Gospel is the story of the Holy Family going to the temple in Jerusalem when Jesus is 40 days old. According to law and tradition, it is time for Mary's after-birth purification ritual. And it is time for a ritual blessing that recognizes Jesus as the firstborn male in his family. Because Joseph and Mary are not wealthy, they take the option available to poor people and ritually sacrifice a pair of turtle doves or 2 young pigeons rather than an expensive lamb. It was an ordinary occurrence, and yet, for the Holy Family, this trip to the temple becomes an extraordinary event. Luke claims that a devout and spirit-filled man named Simeon and an 84-year-old widow and prophetess named Anna see the baby Jesus and know instinctively who he is, that he is the future Messiah. He is the perfect gift for the people of that time and place. For Simeon and Anna, this child is a gift from God to the nation of Israel. Simeon was awaiting the consolation of Israel, a word that refers to receiving comfort after a loss or disappointment. If you have ever received a consolation gift or prize, you know what I'm talking about. Israel had endured centuries of loss from people like the Assyrians, the Babylonians, and the Romans. Simeon was so certain that this baby boy would be the one that would right the ship, so to speak, that he basically says to God that he can now die in peace. This was the gift Simeon had sought his entire life. The elderly prophetess Anna also sees Jesus as the gift she had been waiting for, fasting and praying in the temple every night, year after year. She refers to Jesus as the redemption of Jerusalem. Everyone, it seems, recognizes Jesus as a gift, a gift from God for the Holy Family, for the nation of Israel, and finally, for the entire world. Simeon speaks to this when he refers to the baby Jesus as a light for revelation to the Gentiles. It is not an exaggeration to say that this baby boy was and is the gift that keeps on giving. Let us be clear about this. Jesus was not just a one-time gift, a gift that we simply remember every Christmas season. Jesus is not just the gift of a baby born into Joseph and Mary's clan. Jesus is not just the gift of a baby boy from the house of David. Jesus is not just the gift of a firstborn son for a poor young family in a little town called Nazareth. Jesus is not just the gift of a child that makes Joseph a proud Abba and Mary a loving Amma. The gospel stories, especially Matthew and Luke, offer Jesus as a gift to the world of his time and place, to his parents, to his community, and to the nation of Israel. But the truth is, Jesus is regifted for you and me every Christmas season. Unlike other acts of regifting, this one is not sneaky or secretive. It is not an embarrassment. Jesus is a gift that cannot be put in a box or stored in a closet. He is not a gift that's meant to be taken down after Christmas like a dying tree, antiqued ornaments, or flickering lights. He is a gift that is meant to be received, given, kept, and used every day of every year and for all occasions. Amen.